Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. The Benelli Imperiale 400 is a cruiser that has a classic taste inspired from the Benelli Motor B range in the 1950s. This Imperiale is a well-built machine, and after further BS6 transition, now this perfectly styled modern classic roadster is more linear, refined, and comes under three color shades: red, black and silver. It competes directly with the Royal Enfield Classic 350 and the Java Standard. Swing a leg over on this Imperiale 400 to engage a ride and experience the excellent sounding exhaust note that fully justifies its modern classic charm. In terms of design, this Imperiale gives a vintage retro style look with its round headlamp, and except the LED tail section, this machine gets a conventional lightings all around. When we talk about the chrome job, the chrome finish on the side mirrors and in the turn indicators looks very premium and gives a mirror finish. The engine is seated over a double cradled chassis frame, and powering this BS6 Imperiale is the 374cc fuel injected single cylinder mill with the air cooled layout, which churns out 21 PS of max power at 6000 rpm and a 29 Nm of max torque at 3500 rpm as output figures, mated with a 5-speed gearbox. The engine feels supremely refined with absolutely no vibrations and can cruise it around 110 km/h all day long effortlessly. Even it can touch a top speed of 120 km/h. This retro machine gets a dual channel ABS as standard, and the braking duties are carried out by a 300 mm disc up front with a 2-piston floating caliper and a 240 mm disc at the back with a single piston floating caliper. We do get an adjustable brake levers for the riders to adjust according to their comfort zone. We do get the hazard lights as well, which is much more helpful during a foggy riding conditions. We get a conventional 41 mm telescopic forks up front with a 110 mm travel, and the rear shock absorbers with a 65 mm travel, and both will take care of the suspension duties. Moving to the instrumental cluster, we get a 2 analog dials, one displaying the speedo with the both kilometer and miles per hour readouts, and the other shows the tacho. We also get the 2 LCD displays for the time, odo, gear position indicator, fuel gauge, and for the trip meter readouts, etc. The spoked wheel comes as standard and gets the tubed tires by default at both the ends. This modern retro roadster runs on a 19-inch 100 by 90 section tire up front and a 18-inch wider 130 by 80 section tire at the back. This Imperiale 400 gets a split seat setup with a comfortable cushioning at both the ends. The red stitching looks quite cool, and with a 780 mm of seat height, it is fairly easy to flat foot and well suits even for a short riders. When coming to the riding ergonomics, the slightly pulled back handlebar and the neutrally set foot pegs will offer an upright and a broad-chested riding posture like what a typical retro character machine used to offer. 12 liters usable tank volume. The ground clearance is 165 mm, which is well enough for an Imperiale kind of machines. The weight is 205 kilograms. The overall length, width and height dimensions are 2170 mm, 820 mm and 1120 mm respectively. The on-road price of this roadster as of now here in Trichy is 2,39,799, but from 1st of May we could expect a price hike by 3%. And finally, let's hear the exhaust note of this machine.